because I knew everybody was going to want to get the news and I would be able to feed them some food. You know, they say that a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Well, I was right there providing them the pig feet, the ham hocks, everything that he needed. He was real good to me. See, love ain't just about the attraction. He was a fine man, but it's about making sure that you choosing somebody that's going to help you when you can't. He was good to me. We saw something in each other that we could create something, a legacy, a dynasty. I trusted him. He worked as a postal worker during the week and set up the newsstand on the weekend, and I was on that street. He ain't mind that I just had two dresses to my name. I was clean and I was honest and I could cook. And as the people was lined up, I was filling up their bellies and they was filling up my pocketbook. But in a marriage, you got to trust the person that you marry. See, I can't read, but my husband, he went to school and he told me after we made a lot of money from my pig feet sales, he said I needed to diversify. He suggested that I buy an apartment building right there in Harlem for $44,000. Yeah, I earned $44,000 selling my pig feet. At that moment, that was a lot of money to put in an apartment building. But John was a smart man. And so I trusted him and I did it. Just a couple years later, we sold that apartment building for over $70,000. I started buying and selling real estate all over Harlem. Now I got $350,000 in my bank. Talk about come get that pig feet. But love is trusting. Love is partnership. Love is important. And I'm glad I had John to trust and glad I had John to love. That he saw something in me and I saw something in him. All right, now come get your pig feet. Come get your ham hock. Come get some food. Some food to eat.
Well, my story isn't quite like Lillian. To me, love is painful. I met my husband Aaron when I was just a young girl. We went to school together and went our separate ways. He went on to school and became a school principal, and I went on to start my own product line. Yes, I'm Annie, Annie Malone. Many people don't know my name, but I am the one who inspired Sarah, as you know, Madam CJ. She was my first employee and one of my clients. Her hair was balding because of the psoriasis, and I felt bad for her. I have a gift for chemistry and desire to help Black women, and so I created my own magical hair grower, and it worked on her. Worked on her so well that she became one of my top agents. I loved her too as a mentee, but she decided to steal from me. Hmm. Uh, Not long after I helped her, she went on and started coining the term and using my product, and all of a sudden it was Madam CJ's hair grower. You can recover when a student tries to become the teacher. At the end of the day, I wanted success for all women, all Black women to do well, to feel good. And although it hurt at the time, I'm happy for Sarah and her success. But Aaron, oh, Aaron, we were making it. We were the first self-made African American millionaires. That's something people might not know. And yes, he did help my business grow, but it existed before him. He was selling Bibles and We decided to partner, and he became the president of my business that I'd worked hard on. And we were on boards and giving to charities. Everyone knew the Malones. And then he filed for divorce and wanted half, half of my business. $200,000. How? All of the work we did, all the charity I gave, all the things I created, and he wanted half. Love is dangerous and painful and heartbreaking at times. I loved him. I wanted him, our marriage to work, but money can change people, can make you do crazy things. I wish I had the story like Pigfoot Mary, but that's not the case. My husband didn't help. At the end, he hurt. But as a woman who's resilient, I continued my business and we sustained, but I never quite felt the same. Love is a joke. I told my mama I wanted to make it in show business, and she told me I was going straight down there. And I said, at least I was going in style. I was young and dumb. See, not all of us was able to start businesses or become presidents of banks. Most of us had to work as nannies or seamstresses, day laborers. Some of us taught, but most of us struggled to make ends meet because after all, you was just a black girl. But if you could sing, dance, smile real pretty, you had a chance of making it showbiz. Clean somebody else's house for the rest of my life? Are you kidding me? I'm too cute for hard labor. See, I was going to dazzle crowds like Josephine Baker, sing like Ma Rainey, Mamie Smith, wear furs like Billie Holiday, become a household name like Lena Horne or Pearl Bailey because I had it. Y'all know what it is, right? It is the ability to make white people money. Because if you can make the money, they didn't see black. All they saw was green. And I ain't had no problem being a green money-making machine as long as I was getting some of that green. Because see, music transcends cultures and connects society. But you know the crazy thing is, they would sing my song on the weekends. That they didn't even want to shake my hand. You know how hard it is to sing your heart out at a place you can't even sit in, or to be escorted out of cafeterias you got enough money to buy. See, we sang from real pain, real love, real loss. Now, some of us used our fame to fight the cause, and others of us resorted to recreational activities to ease the pain. Mm. And then I had the nerve to fall in love with my white manager. And I realized my problem, see? I was every man's fantasy. But ain't no man want me in his reality. I was so in love that I was blind to the fact that he was robbing me. I wanted to stop my concert and say, hey, can't you see me? Just because I can sing and dance don't mean I don't bleed or have knees. But don't nobody want to hear a singer talk. All they want you to do is sing. So with a drink in my hand and a smile on my face, but with tears in my eyes, I sang my life. I sang the blues. So yeah, love is a joke. I think like love is about ride or die, a sacrifice. I was about 13 when I realized that my mom didn't love me. I told her that her boyfriend had tried to touch me, and the next thing I know, I was living out on the street at 13. That's when I met TJ. He took care of me. He gave me a place to stay, made sure I had food, made sure I even stayed in school. Even after we had our first kid, like he wanted to make sure I completed everything and that I pursued my dreams. I told him that I wanted to be like, Madam CJ Walker and like have hair care products, have my own beauty supply store and everything. And he supported me. I'm 23 and I have 3 beauty supply stores. We are doing amazing. He really sacrificed for me. That's what love is, having somebody's back. The other day, he came to me. He was like, let's get married. And I was so happy, finally. And I said, when? And he said, let's do it right now. So we got married right then. We went to the courthouse. We've been together for so long. I didn't need everything that you would normally have for a wedding. But I found out that he was facing a charge. And if you're married, you don't have to testify. I know it sounds crazy, but I really didn't know he was doing so many illegal things. I guess I didn't pay attention. Maybe I didn't want to know. I mean, everything has been going so good with my business, and we got 3 kids I'm taking care of. It's just been a lot. He's been in trouble before. And if he claims that he did what he did, he could go away for a long time. So he asked me if I would say that it was me. I mean, I don't have no priors. I've been pretty squeaky clean. I probably just get probation. That's what he said. But I just can't get this question out of my head. What is love? Is love taking the fall for him? But is love him even asking me to do something like that? I don't know. Everything I have, I wouldn't have if he didn't give it. But now I'm standing on my own and I don't know whether I want to let all that go. Do I love him? Do I love me? Love is complex. I don't know. We'll see what love really means to me. Hi, guys. I'm Morgan. Those are some characters. I know this was storytelling, but I wanted to do some character work. I do have a poem because those were kind of heavy. So I would like to share with my last piece. I wanted to be sensitive to time. It's really quick. Um, it's called Love Is.
And Morgan,
Love
you
is
take your
sacrifice.
time.
Love
Morgan, take your time.
Okay. Love is sacrifice, and butterflies is gazing into each other's eyes, taking those nice morning walks and holding your hair back even when you vomit and getting on your hands and knees to scrub a mess you didn't make with comment. Love is partnership and agreeing to disagree, choosing you and you choosing me. Love is knowing that a loss is still a win. Even after an argument, we are still lovers and friends. Love is patient and kind. The merging of two bodies and minds. Love is a gift, and love is fragile. So don't cast it before swine to someone whose worldview is only about me and mine. Choose to love someone who wants you to win, both in public and private. They love you and they don't try to hide it. After hours, when they're off the clock, that love still doesn't stop. It is massaging the disappointments of the day away, needing to leave but choosing to stay, pillow fights and kisses goodnight. Maybe you're thinking, Morgan, is love like this real? Are these words that you actually feel? I wondered, would I experience love in my lifetime? Then God blessed me with Marco Harris, my husband, my lover, and my forever Valentine.
Oh, huge amounts of clapping happening around you right now. Girl, friend, you off the chain, girl. Yeah, I mean,
Thank you
every
so much.
character was distinctly different from each other. You told stories tonight. Yes, you are a storyteller. You had me believing on every single woman. They were completely different, completely real, completely emotional. It was. I don't have. I'm using the same words over and over again because I. You got me a little speechless. It was just Morgan. You are such a talented young lady,
Thank you so much.
and to watch you do the work you're doing, it is an honor to even be able to be reconnected to you and to watch what you did. You gave everybody something tonight to walk away with.
Thank
And I
you.
am certain you do that all the time.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me tonight. This was
Oh,
wonderful. And thank
oh my
every
God.
storyteller was so amazing. So I want to thank you, Sheila, for inviting me to come on. This was beautiful and I look forward to coming back.
Oh my gosh, this was just great. So you're getting lots of love here. Lots of love. Now you got a bunch of people that came in as Morgan Avery. So I'm assuming that's all your family and friends. They all came in as you.
Oh, okay. How? How? Oh, they. Oh,
And we are glad you are here. All the Morgans that have arrived.
all
We
the
are glad.
Morgans. Yay!
We are so glad that you have arrived. That is so much fun. That means you are loved, truly, truly loved. Wow. What were we